board in the back of my mind. Digging through boxes, what I'm about to find. Plastic cases, labels faded away. Time machine hidden, about to make my day. Static in the system, take me back when beats were pure and raw, spin it again. Oh, records on repeat, got me feeling brand new on these ancient streets. Summer of '82, block party vibes, fat laces, boombox, everybody alive. Catching cypher wisdom from the older crews, fresh techniques before they made the news. Remember trading tracks with my man Jerome. Dub that heat straight from the danger zone. Every pause button pushed with perfect time. Building blocks of rhythm, bar by bar we climb. Word up, rewind, stop, play. Memories fade, but the beat stays. Boom, bap, soul clap, break, beat, mind map. Side of finish, flip it to B. Each track a chapter of who we used to be. Back when skills meant more than your name. Before the game changed, wasn't about the fame. We was just kids with borrowed equipment, making magic happen, that was our mission. Now these tapes hold stories untold. Each pause and hiss, worth more than gold. You know what I'm saying? Bap-a-doo-wop, zip-zap, zoom. Scat, scat, skittery, dat, bat, boom. Static in the system, take me back when beats were pure and raw, spin it again. La-da-dee-da, oh. Records on repeat, got me feeling brand new on these ancient streets. Rewind one time, let it play. That's that real. Down in my basement, collecting dust and time. Found my old book of rhymes back when I was in my prime. Damn, these pages yellow, but the words still bold. Each bar I wrote back then was more than gold. First show I ever rocked, crowd was barely 10. But I spit with the force of 1,000 men. Raw skills, no frills, just beats and real talk. Before streaming numbers determine if you could walk the walk. Yeah, dust off these pages, bring back my stages. Bring them back. When hip-hop was sacred, before all the changes. Word up. Dust off these pages, remember the ages. When keeping it real meant something outrageous. Word to the mother. Yeah. 93 flow, watch me resurrect it. Pages full of wisdom that these kids neglected. Breaking down ciphers in the park till dawn. Raw talent, no auto-tune, just skill storm. Remember battling cats outside the corner store. Now they battle online, ain't even meeting no more. Fuck all that fake shit, I'm old school to the bone. Every rhyme I wrote came from the heart, not a phone. That's right. I remember when we used to break it down. Every stain on these pages tells a different tale. Sweat from the stage shows, coffee rings getting stale. Ain't about the followers back when I began. Just respecting the streets and a solid game plan. Still got that hunger, still got that fire. These young bucks think the old guard should retire. Watch me grab the mic and show them how it's done. Been killing shit since before their days begun. Old school, represent. Dust off these pages, bring back my stages. Bring them back. When hip-hop was sacred, before all the changes. Word up. Dust off these pages, remember the ages. Remember when keeping it real meant something outrageous. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Never die. And that's word. This place ain't what it used to be. Remember wins on these streets. Walking down McKinley with my head hung low. Every crack in the sidewalk reminds me of home. Abandoned buildings where we used to chill. Not just empty spaces giving me the chills. Graffiti faded paint peeling off the walls. Where we played ball, now nothing but broken calls. Shit, I see ghosts on every corner spot of the homies I knew. Wondering what they got. 10 years gone by, neighborhood turned to dust. OGs all moved out, leaving spots to rust. Remember running from cops through alleyways. Now it's just silence filling up these graves. Every broken window tells a story. Every broken window tells a tale. Every broken window shows the glory of the life we live before we fail. Recuerdo los días jugando en la calle, los gritos de madre cuando el sol ya se calle, la risa, los juegos, el sabor del verano, los sueños tan puros, tomados de la mano, los bloques tan vivos, llenos de colores, ahora tan muertos, sin vida ni flores. ¿Dónde están todos? El tiempo los llevó, como hojas al viento, todo se acabó. Used to think this place would last forever. Now I'm standing here alone, whatever. Time's a motherfucking thief, I swear. Taking everything we built right here. Every broken window tells a story. Every broken window tells a tale. Every broken window shows the glory of the life we live before we fail. Young blood, come sit down for a minute. Let me put you up on game. Been watching you move out here, and I see myself at your age. Back in '85 when I first touched the mic, no phones in sight, just block party nights. Raw skills had to suffice, wasn't about the likes, just peace, love, and getting knowledge right. Seeing you remind me of my younger days, before I learned to navigate these darker ways. Not preaching, just teaching what the streets been speaking. Let me school you, young blood, these lessons paid in gold. Let me school you, young blood, stories need to be told. Let me school you, young blood, before you get too bold. Let me school you, young blood, streets already cold. First thing I learned, respect your elders. Second rule, watch the company you keep. Third lesson, money ain't the measure. Fourth jewel, plant seeds that grow deep. Remember when Kane and Rakim ruled the stage? Now y'all got auto-tune and minimum wage, but principles remain the same. Gotta know yourself to make a name. Writing this down like a sacred text, hoping you'll read it when times get complex. Been through the storm, seen friends fade away, others locked up, some found better days. Let me school you, young blood, these lessons paid in gold. Let me school you, young blood, stories need to be told. Let me school you, young blood, before you get too bold. Let me school you, young blood, streets already cold. Young blood, listen close. Time moves quick like a New York minute. Life's a chess game, gotta learn to win it. Young blood, take note, every star tells a story, every ball is the glory. Last page in my book of wisdom ain't about the paper or the system. It's about leaving something better for the next to carry forward. Whatever, looking in your eyes, I see the fire. Same one that used to make me aspire. Keep your head up, mind your grind. Truth and respect, you'll be just fine. Writing these words with hope they last. Learning from future, teaching from past. Circle complete, now you know why I took the time to testify. Let me school you, young blood. These lessons paid in gold. Let me school you, young blood. Stories need to be told. Let me school you, young blood, before you get too bold. Let me school you, young blood. Streets already cold.
Been here since 82. Paper stacked high, coffee running through. Morning crowd, rushing past. Some faces stuck while others just don't last. First edition hits my hands at 5. Same moves I've been doing to survive. Watch the kids grow tall. Some make it big, some hit the wall. 20 years of morning talks, weather chat and sidewalk walks. Some buy papers, some just browse. Time moves different when you know the crowd. Little store across went blank, then came back at some new bank. That's just how the story flows. Change comes in, that's how it goes. Same corner, different faces. Years keep turning, leaving traces. Same corner, different faces. Time keeps moving, no empty spaces. New buildings climbing high, old neighbors wave their last goodbye. Young couple moved in last May, now they grab their news here every day. Remember when the block was rough, now they got cafes and fancy stuff. Still I'm posted, rain or shine, living life one headline at a time. Some folks reading on their phones, but regulars still keep me going strong. Watch the seasons paint the street, fresh faces that I got to meet. Every morning got its flow, some come quick and some come slow. Been the witness to it all, standing steady through it all. Same corner, different faces. Years keep turning, leaving traces. Same corner, different faces. Time keeps moving, no empty spaces. Some ask why I'm still around when news is moving underground. But I got something they can't trade, real connections that we made. Every day I see it clear, life story passing right through here. Morning greetings, subtle nods, small talk breaking through the odds. Young ones call me uncle now, their parents used to show me how they count coins for Sunday news. Now their kids sharing their views. Maybe times are changing fast, but some things gonna always last. Like this corner where I stand, watching life move through this land. Same corner, different faces. Years keep turning, leaving traces. Same corner, different faces. Time keeps moving, no empty spaces.
Found a cardboard box up in my closet today. Didn't know what's inside, almost threw it away. But something made me pause, take a second look. Opened up the lid, my whole body shook. Fragments of my life staring back at me. Each one tells a tale of who I used to be. Some edges torn and faded, colors getting soft, but every image brings back what time almost lost.
Memory lane is calling, can't turn away. Pictures tell the stories words can't convey. Taking me back to places I once knew, making me remember everything we went through.
Summer '85, basketball in the street. Me and Marcus playing till we couldn't see our feet. Mama calling out, dinner's getting cold, but we kept on shooting, young hearts staying bold. Found another one from back in junior high. First day of school outfit, trying to look fly. Baggy jeans and sneakers, thought I was so cool. Now I'm laughing at the kid who broke every rule.
Memory lane is calling, can't turn away. Pictures tell the stories words can't convey. Taking me back to places I once knew, making me remember everything we went through.
Here's the family cookout, 4th of July. Grandma's secret recipe made everybody fly. Uncle Joe with stories that would never end. Cousins running wild, time we'll never spend again. Looking at these moments, frozen in my hands, makes me understand just where I am. Some faces ain't here no more, some moved away, but in these dusty pictures, they all decide to stay.
Memory lane is calling, can't turn away. Pictures tell the stories words can't convey. Taking me back to places I once knew, making me remember everything we went through.
Another night, same quarter, same heat. Smoke rising like prayers to the street. Flipping skewers on the midnight shift, watching faces come and go so swift. Businessman stumbles to my stand, loosened tie, phone in his hand. Give me 4, make it spicy, he slurs. Eyes red from crying, that's what I heard. Every Tuesday, same damn story. Wife left him, life ain't so glory. I season his food with extra care. Sometimes kindness is all we can share. Behind this grill I see it all. Every person's rise and fall. Smoke in my face, but I don't mind. Each bite I serve leaves pain behind.
Smoke in my lungs, stories on my tongue.
Stories on my tongue.
Every bite tells truth about the lives they choose.
Lives they choose.
Young girl runs a host club nearby, stops for food before sunrise. Says she's saving up for school, but this city can be so cruel. Handshaking when she counts her yen. Same age as my sister back then. Feed her extra, charge her less. This life ain't easy, I confess. Through the steaming charcoal spark, I catch glimpses in the dark of who we are, what we become. When day fades and night makes us numb. Smoke in my lungs, stories on my tongue. Every bite tells truth about the lives they choose.
Sometimes I think I should quit, find some office job and sit. But these streets got hold of me, and every face got a story to see. Old Yakuza with faded ink, orders chicken, makes me think about choices, paths we take. Some bonds you just can't break. He tips well, never says much, but his eyes tell stories as such. A street wars in younger days, now he's just trying to find his way. Like all of us at this late hour, seeking warmth, something to devour. More than food, we're hunting peace in this city that never sleeps. So give my loves, stories on my tongue, stories on my tongue. Everybody tells truth about the lives they choose, lives they choose. Another night, same corner, same heat, but every story makes me complete.
Quarter deep in my jeans, corner store calling me what to buy, can't decide. Time to choose, on my mind. Quarter in my pocket, yeah. Corner store be rocking, yeah. Take my sweet time.
Quarter in my pocket, choices on my mind.
Candy bars, bubble gum, comic books by the ton. Mrs. Kim at the front, shake your head while I front like I know what I want. Quarter in my pocket, yeah. Choices on my mind. Corner store be rocking, yeah. Take my sweet time.
Quarter in my pocket, choices on my mind. Yeah, right.
Decisions got me stuck. The clock keep ticking, bruh. Quarter in my pocket, yeah. Choices on my mind. Corner store be rocking, yeah. Take my sweet time.
Quarter in my pocket, choices on my mind.
Listen up, young blood. These walls got a voice. They speak through time, but you ain't hearing me right. I'm walking past my old block today, and what do I see? Some kid with a can, spraying away over pieces from '83. My blood starts to boil, I gotta speak my mind. Who taught you respect was dead? Those colors you're killing took months to design. But you just shake your head. You're crossing out history. You're crossing out history. Don't you know? You're crossing out history. Listen walls mean? Young buck, let me tell you about this spot right here. Back when paint was cheap and laws were strict, cops chasing us through alleys, nothing but fear. But every piece we did was sick. Your Montana cans and pristine fits can't match what we created. With Krylon fumes and desperate hits, while ducking trains belated. These walls tell stories of the streets, of brothers lost to violence. Each tag a prayer, these colors speak against the city's silence. You're crossing out history. You're crossing out history. You're crossing out history. But you don't know what these walls mean.
I see that fire in your eyes, same one I had back then. Maybe I'm just getting old, but these walls raise better men than money ever could, than fame ever would. If you just stop and look, you understand for good.
Now I ain't saying don't make your mark, but learn from what came before. Each layer here glows in the dark, with tales from '84. Your fresh paint drips over memories of crews who built this scene, bombing trains and scaling trees to make the city clean. So next time before you spray, take a step back, observe these fading pieces, got something to say that your art could preserve. You're crossing out history. You're crossing out history. You're crossing out history. But you don't know what these walls mean. What these walls mean. Every night I'm on these streets, pushing past the tourist sheet. Fuck what they think they see. Real shit runs deep down the alleys where we meet, making moves just to eat. Bright lights, hot dog fights, ain't no pretty sight, just surviving through the night. Gotta stay 2 steps ahead, babe. Tack on my back again, dodging through the crowds, living how I know. Yeah, this game ain't for the weak. Streets taught me everything. Bright lights, hot dark fights, ain't no pretty sight, just surviving through the night. Through the night, through the night, through the night, through the night, through the night. Keep running, keep hustling till the morning comes.
Walking past that corner spot, windows covered up with tape. Something pulls me back in time, memories I can't escape. Footsteps echo differently now where the crates used to be. Every wall still holds the bass frequencies, set me free. Back when digging was a mission, fingers dusty from the search. Now the building's got that silence like a long abandoned church. Time keeps spinning like these records that I'm missing. History fading out, knowledge we're dismissing. Dust on the needles, dust on the needles. Truth in the grooves, truth in these grooves. Can't rewind time, but the rhythm still proves that some things can't be replaced, can't be moved. Found my reflection in the storefront, looking through the glass, seeing ghosts of vinyl sleeves, artifacts from the past. Young kids walking past me now, headphones still uptight, streaming what they never touched. Never felt that vinyl right. Remember standing here for hours, reading every credit line, learning who played bass for whom, every sample we could find. Culture lived between these walls, each release a sacred scroll. Now we scroll with thumbs alone, losing pieces of our soul. What we gained in convenience might be what we had to trade for the ritual of discovery, how the foundations got made. Time keeps spinning like these records that I'm missing. History fading out, knowledge we're dismissing. Dust on the needles, dust on the needles. Truth in the grooves, truth in these grooves. Can't Can't rewind time, but the rhythm still proves that some things can't be replaced, can't be moved. They say progress marches forward, but what happens to the path when the footprints disappear and the maps all turn to apps?
Standing here just one last time before they tear it all away. Build another coffee spot where the culture used to play. But they can't demolish memories, can't erase what we built here. Every beat we discovered stays forever in our ears. So I'm passing down these lessons, teaching what these walls once knew. Cause the truth might hide in grooves, but it lives in what we do.
Dust on the needles, dust on the needles. Truth in the grooves, truth in these grooves. Can't rewind time, but the rhythm still proves that some things can't be replaced, can't be moved.
Looking back at faded frames, worn at every age. Faces smiling back at me for moments I can't pledge. Pictures moving slow, scenes I barely recognize. Young and so naive, before I got so worldly wise. Rewind the time, let me see it clear. Rewind the time, take me right back there. Rewind the time, through these memories. Rewind the time, show me who I used to be.
Mama's old brown couch where wisdom used to flow. Uncle dropping jewels that I was too young to know. Playing in the yard, summer days would never end. Before I understood what it meant to comprehend. Now I see the truth in every word they spoke. Every lesson learned, every promise that they broke. Standing in my shoes, but seeing through their eyes. Time keeps moving forward, but backwards ways.
Rewind the time, let me see it clear. Rewind the time, take me right back there. Rewind the time, through these memories. Rewind the time, show me who I used to be. Frame by frame, scene by scene, teaching me what life could mean. If I knew then what I know, would I change the way to grow? Little did I know as I was running through the streets, every scraped up knee was teaching how to meet defeat. Baseball caps and playground rules, learning how to fall. Now I understand that losing taught me most of all. Looking at myself, so young without a care. Wishing I could reach through time and tell me to prepare. But every step I took led exactly where I am. Every choice I made became the person that I am. Rewind the time.